It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Boston have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Lakers. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Garnett is out there with Pierce. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Allen. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Lakers, we've got Baylor. Kobe is out there with Doncic. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. You look at Boston. Up 2-1 in the series. If they can win tonight, they will firmly be in the driver's seat.
And on the other side, this is a huge opportunity for the home team. If they can even things up with the win, they'll have all the momentum going into Game 5.
Now here's Paul. He takes it in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tough bucket. A lot of contact on the foul. But Chris Paul sticks with it and gets it to go.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the evening. And here's the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Doncic at 3 off the mark. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a few moments to catch up with the head coach for Los Angeles. He talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Allen, following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Allen with the ball. Garnett kicks to Pierce. Clock at 6. Shoots over Bryant. Garnett the pass to Adebayo. Back to Allen. Pierce with a screen for Allen. Boston needs to get off a shot. A fadeaway. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Allen. Pierce has got his second basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
From ultra close range, Doncic.
Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Allen outside. Pass to Pierce. This ball movement by Boston. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, O'Neal. Paul with the steal. Allen finds Paul. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Bam Adebayo, 3rd. And, of course, Paul Pierce.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And so it's Boston with it after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Kobe against Adebayo. Kobe dishes to Harris. Back to Kobe. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Baylor against Paul. Pierce with a wide open look. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Doncic passes to O'Neal. Now here's Baylor, defended by Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Allen picks one up.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Now Paul. He's got 8. Pass to Allen. Pulls it from 20. And it's Boston with another.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Paul looking over the floor. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And it's Boston with another.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And Pierce pulls it down. Pass to Paul. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Adebayo. Here's Allen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Kobe kicks to Harris. Doncic outside. Baylor is screen on Pierce. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Allen. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Baylor with the steal. Fires from 18. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bryant's got 6 points.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
Here's the screen. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Bryant. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Kicks it out to Allen. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. Kobe with the steal. It's 2-on-1. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And that one's good by Kobe.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Outside Baylor. Pass to Harris. The rebound by Garnett.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Wasted no time on that one. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Paul Pierce. Austin, he's checked in for the Lakers. Harper comes in for Baylor and then for Boston. Sam Hauser's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Bradley comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Pritchard in for Paul.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Here's Pritchard. Allen outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Hauser the pass to Garnett. Allen against Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Doncic with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Pritchard. Kicks it out to Allen. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Bradley a screen on Doncic. Pritchard passes to Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pritchard with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now Pritchard, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Shaq's checked in for Austin. Baylor comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Fox in for Doncic. Now Harper following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Here's Baylor. Hits the three-point bomb. Baylor's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:16 left to play here in the first. Allen passes to Bradley. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Bradley sets the pick for Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harper kicks to O'Neal. Back to Harper. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Pass to Bradley. Puts up a deep 3. Elgin Baylor pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 10. Outside, Fox. Now Baylor. Here's Kobe. With the drive. And Kobe throws it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Lakers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Doncic out there with Kobe. Then it's Baylor. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Harris in at the power forward. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Elgin Baylor.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And for the Celtics, Allen out there with Paul. Then it's Garnett. And it's Pierce. And it's Adebayo in at the 7. Good. Baylor's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pierce finds Paul. This up top, defended by Bryant. Fades back. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Look at O'Neal, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks it out to Paul. Six on the shot clock. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Right side, Adebayo. Baylor with the steal. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Garnett with the block. Here's O'Neal. Tipped away.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Outside, Bryant. Here's Baylor. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Allen. Adebayo against Harris. Adebayo kicks to Garnett. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's Kobe. O'Neal. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Drake, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Garnett. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pierce, guarded by Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Allen.
Ray Allen.
Pierce has got 12 in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And Kobe throws it down.
And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Garnett with a screen on Baylor. Garnett outside. Just 5 to shoot. Garnett with a screen on Harris. That's a 2 from Paul. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
There's that poise we talk about with Paul. Not rushing anything with the clock up against him.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here's Doncic. He's got 17. Down low. Let's go. Shaq climbs the ladder.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Here's against Bryant. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Doncic against Pierce. Kobe kicks to Doncic. And Boston with the rebound. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Harris against Paul. Outside, Pierce. Fades away. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Baylor. Over Allen. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Elgin Baylor.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Adebayo finds Paul. Back to Adebayo. The kick out to Pierce. 4 on the shot clock. Over Bryant. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. There's the triple. Denied! Pierce with the block. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Paul. He's got 12. Outside, Pierce. Six to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Baylor. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
To the inside. And Shaq with the slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Austin, he's checked in for O'Neal. Fox comes in for Baylor. And it's Harper in for Doncic. The Celtics also changing it up. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Adebayo. Sam Hauser comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Bradley subbed in for Allen.
A steady scorer throughout his career. Harris is still drawing lots of attention.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And Harris drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pierce against Bryant, and Pierce, here we go.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Los Angeles trails by 8. And here is Harper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And that one falls to Harper.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Paul. By Kobe.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Harper against Pierce. Pass to Austin. Harris looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harper against Paul. Pierce with a screen for Paul. It's Pierce on the wing. Shoots over Bryant. The shot by Pierce, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Austin leading by 5. In the corner, Bradley with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Harris passes to Austin, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Paul against Harper, and Paul with the basket on the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them. He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Here's Pierce, 18 points for him. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A pass to Fox. Now here's Austin. Outside Harper. Floats it up for Kobe, rises and hammers it home.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
O'Neal is screen on Harper. Paul passes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
55 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bryant. No good off the front iron. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with Pierce.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. Los Angeles trails by 9. A pass to Fox. Here's Kobe. And he goes big with a dunk right over Jermaine O'Neal.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
To the right side. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Clock at 6. O'Neal sets the screen for Pierce. Inside. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Paul Pierce, he's been the guy making things happen for Boston. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for Boston.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Looking at the series breakdown for Boston. With the series at 2-1, they could take a commanding lead if they can get the job done tonight.
Can't be a commanding lead if they lost a game already. It needs to be more like a suggestive lead.
I don't even know where to start with that. Despite what Shaq says, if they win, they'll be in absolute control of the series.
Just so long as they're not being suggestive. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Paul Pierce.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Los Angeles trails by 4. You've got Doncic. O'Neal is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Bryant, and it's Baylor in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 8 points.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
Now here's Paul. Driving to the basket. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Pierce. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Here's Bryant. The shot, no good. Boston leading by 6. At the elbow, it's Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And Los Angeles guys shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Fades and shoots. The shot by Pierce, no good. Los Angeles trails by 6. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's against Kobe. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. Going inside. Garnett can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Shaq.
So efficient. No wasted motion. CP3, what this guy is still doing at this point in time in his career is incredible.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Paul Pierce, number 1. Second, Ray Allen.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Here's Bryant. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Celtics. Pierce, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles trails by 6. Kobe, that's for 2. And he recovers it. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Over Kobe. Here's Garnett. Garnett rattles the rim.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
The 3 for Doncic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Celtics leading by 8. Here's Paul. Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Here's Kobe. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Baylor against Paul. Adebayo with the screen on Baylor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul, and Baylor with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Shot clock at 2. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
O'Neal a screen on Adebayo. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pierce against Kobe. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Los Angeles trails by 7. Harris dishes to Doncic. From deep. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Adebayo. A rebound by the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the dunk by Baylor.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Ball with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Stolen by Pierce. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 9th assist in the game now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Pierce. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Doncic with it. 20 points for him. O'Neal outside. Shaq going to work inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Adebayo with a screen on Kobe. Outside, Adebayo. Bucket is good. Adebayo's got 14 points.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the Lakers with some changes. Fox, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Harper in for Kobe. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Bradley comes in for Allen.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebound, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Harper with the ball. Now Garnett defending. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And Harper drops them both. Boston leading by 6. Call outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Doncic passes to O'Neal. Up again. O'Neal with the putback.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Outside, Adebayo. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Lakers passing it around. Pass to Baylor. Back to Fox. Nailed from three-point land. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Paul passes to Garnett. Adebayo with a screen on Fox. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Paul. He's got 19. Garnett with the screen for Paul. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Misses the baby hook. And it's Fox with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 1. They get the rebound. Doncic outside. Over Paul. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. O'Neal's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Pierce comes in for Garnett. Ray Allen is checked in for Bradley. And it's Pritchard in for Paul. Pierce against Baylor with the fadeaway. The shot by Pierce will not go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Baylor dishes to Doncic. Shaq with the screen. Doncic passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pritchard against Doncic. Here's Allen. Buries the 20-footer. Allen's got 19 points.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Baylor. And here is Fox. Shoots. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Outside Pierce. Pritchard with the screen on Shaq. Here's Hauser. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Ray Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Pierce. Shoots over Harper, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Boston on top, up by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey, guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
I think he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Pierce in at the 3. Back to Shaq. And here's Bryant for 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
O'Neal passes to Pritchard. Kobe against Pierce. Adebayo with the screen for Pierce. There's the drive. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding him.
Los Angeles trails by 6. And Adebayo sends it back.
Los Angeles foul. Elgin Baylor. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Baylor, that falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Pierce. O'Neal is screen on Kobe. Here's the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Harper, the pass to O'Neal. Fierce move by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Outside, Pierce. Back to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pritchard with the screen on Kobe. Pierce kicks to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. To the middle. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. O'Neal looking around. Out to the right wing. Adebayo finds Pierce. No good from outside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Harper wide open. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
Pritchard with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Bradley passes to Pritchard. Adebayo the screen. And he drives in. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Bryant. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Kevin Garnett is checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Bradley. And it's Paul in for Pritchard. Pass to Allen. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Allen's got 12 points in just the second half. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Pierce. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 20 points for Bam Adebayo.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Shaq dishing to Bryant. Denied! Pierce with the block. And O'Neal is right there. A drive-by call and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
It's hard not to foul Chris Paul in that situation. He's just so crafty.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles trails by 5. The 3 for Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Fader on the way, and good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Doncic has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Allen outside. Good on the the jump shot. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
Doncic against Pierce. Pass to Bryant. It's Bryant converting down low.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
It's good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Bryant. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Paul. Here's Adebayo.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella. Using it to get the call on that play.
And Adebayo drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Bryant. To take the lead. Bullseye! Kobe buries it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Allen outside. They get it again. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Emphatic putback by Kobe.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Allen. Unloads. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's now 27 points for Ray Allen. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Celtics. Allen outside, releases. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Kobe. Kobe from deep.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Boston trailing. Now Paul. Allen outside, launches it. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Allen's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man to rock.
Pass to Bryant from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a... Four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer attempt.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Boston shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's down low. Defended by Bryant. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Allen. Down it goes for 3.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Ryan in the post. Adebayo on him.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
Missed on the three.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And that one is good.
My gracious, you love how willing Harris is to step up. He is fearless in those moments.
Kobe against Pierce. Takes it inside. Lays it in off the window.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him. It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a three-point lead. The Lakers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Boston leading by 3. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo with a screen for Paul. Here's Adebayo. Oh, what a play inside.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Paul against Baylor. Paul outside. Garnett with a screen on Baylor. Lock at 6. Oh, great touch off the pass.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Cleared away by Adebayo. Here's Paul. Paul is doubled. Now Garnett. Outside Pierce. Layup, no good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Ooh, look at the big man run. Shaquille O'Neal.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's O'Neal. No good on the layup. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Baylor with the steal. Knocks down the three. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you later.